Hey everyone, happy Tuesday and welcome to Trigger's Lunch Hour. Hey, this video was inspired because of a conference call that I was on this morning, and the topic was around listening, which is such a great subject because I think that during this time that we're all experiencing right now with the quarantine and the coronavirus, how important it is to listen to your body, your body's inner wisdom. You know, based off of my experience of studying, healing and meditation and alternative medicine for over 16 years, the body ultimately is the best compass that you can truly be able to count on. But it is learning how to decipher the messages and get beyond the mind that you will know what the body is actually trying to communicate to you. So I have a story that was one of those experiences that literally changed the way that I was treating myself. That had a great impact on my life. So about 4 or 5 years ago, I had gone to a party with a girlfriend, and it was a Christmas party where there was, too much champagne, too much lobster, too much wine, too much chocolate, too much of everything. And I totally overindulged in everything. Now, granted, I did get a ride home from the party that night, but I was pretty sick. So I went to bed, and then, pretty much barfed up everything that I ate. But anyway, I'm moving on with the conversation. Okay, so I'm laying in bed, and at the time, my roommate wasn't home. So I'm in bed, my eyes are closed, and the doorbell rings. And I'm like, wake up, because I wasn't expecting anyone. It was probably 3 o'clock in the morning. So I run down the stairs, and I look out the front window, and nobody was there. So I thought, oh, I must be dreaming or imagining it, whatever. So now I'm awake, I'm in bed, and the doorbell rings again. So now I run down the stairs, and I'm a little irritated. I'm also a little bit nervous because, again, I wasn't expecting anyone, so I didn't know why this is happening, other than maybe the doorbell batteries were going dead at that particular time. Well, I looked out the people, and again, nobody was there. So again, I went to bed, and I'm laying there, and it was probably about 10 minutes later, the doorbell rings again. And now I'm pissed. So I run down the stairs, and I'm probably going to, I don't know what I was going to do. I opened the door. I went like this. I opened the door, and I said, "Who's there?" And there wasn't anyone standing in front of me, although there was a voice behind me. And I said, "Who's there?" And the voice, as plain as day, said, "It's me, God." And I said, "Well, what do you want?" And I heard, "You are not allowed to treat your body like this. It was given to you as a gift. Do you understand me?" And I said, "Yes." And then the message was, "Go to bed." And I went to bed. And I laid in bed, and the doorbell didn't ring again. So my roommate got home a couple days later, and I told her about the experience, and she said, "Well, did you hear any other messages have you heard any other messages since then?" And I said, "No." She goes, "Yes, you have." And I said, "Well, what is that?" She says, "Thanks for listening." So use this time that many of us have right now of being quarantined or our limited exposure to certain activities and going out and hanging out with our friends to go within to connect with your own body, because this just might be the perfect time for you to build such a strong relationship with yourself that it could change the trajectory of your life. Because once we learn how to communicate with ourselves and understand our own body's wisdom, our ability to communicate with others, our significant others, our family, our friends, and more importantly, our furry animals, that communication ability heightens to a degree where you can feel the words that are not being spoken, but underneath that is the truth. So that's what I found from my experience. Again, use this time of quarantine to go within, connect, and let me know what you hear. So have a great rest of your day. Happy Tuesday. We'll talk to you soon. Namaste.